Cool. Well, I am just about to start my slideshow and we'll get going. Rightio. So welcome to the Isogenics Opportunity. My name is Kelvin and welcome to Webinar Wednesdays. Every Wednesday we're going to be going through this webinar and just teaching people more about Isogenics and showing what Isogenics can provide for so many other people. Just a quick disclaimer, when it comes to Isogenics, nothing is guaranteed, but anything is possible. Look, I'm not a doctor or scientist or anything like that. I'm just a bloke who uses these products and absolutely loves them. I've been using them for nearly 4 years now, and I feel really great. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my journey, and you'll hear from some people who have had awesome results on theirs. Cool. So it's a vehicle for simple physical and financial health. There's nothing artificial. It's all just comes from nature. It's all just ingredients from nature put together in an awesome system by a lot of scientists and doctors and people who are a lot smarter than me. So yeah, let's get into it. So as I said before, I got started nearly 4.5 years ago. I really got started for the performance and energy side of the program. I wasn't looking to lose weight, even though I managed to lose quite a bit of body fat in the process. I was just really tired all the time. I've got a background in sport development, and I was just getting home and being one of those 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock on the couch nappers. So to be able to get the system into my body, and what I found is just I had lots more energy. I was finding that I could go longer in the gym. I was recovering faster from my sports, and just feeling really good, and no longer a 3 or 4 o'clock on the couch napper. So 3.5 years on, me and my wife have been able to share this with a lot of people and create an extra income through Isogenics as well. So why Isogenics? Well, I'm not going to go into everything, why it's so great, but these things are just things that are happening outside of Isogenics. So studies found that between 1950 and 1999, the depletion of nutrients in soil was as high as 40%. Okay, so our nutrients getting taken out of the soil from things like over-farming and chemicals and everything like that. So what that means is we're just not getting the nutrients into our diet. And, you still can. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but Isogenics just can really help with getting that extra nutrition that we might not be seeing in our regular food. Stress studies show that between 75 to 90% of doctors' visits are stress-related, okay, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone gets stress in their day-to-day lives. I know I can from time to time, but there's a lot of people going to the doctor and needing that de-stressing. So environmental toxicity, you guys would all know there's a lot more chemicals around these days than there was, say, 50, 60 years ago. There's a lot more cars on the road. There's a lot more plastic surrounding your food. There's a lot more chemicals in your toothpaste, your hair products, your makeup, your everything. There's chemicals, and a lot of these are not really good for the human body or haven't been tested. So it's just a lot of stuff that's out there, and we don't really know how good it is. And you can see there's some references down the bottom if you want to check out any of those stats. So what we focus on at Isogenics is Nourish Days and Cleanse Days, and I'll run you through them. So Nourish Days look like this: 2 smoothie meals, which are all natural ingredients. So it's just stuff from nature, all ground up and put into beautiful smoothies and shakes. Contain all the macro and micronutrients your body needs. Can be classed as a meal replacement, and I'm a big guy. I'm about 100 kilos, but they fill me up. The shakes fill me up, and I feel really satisfied. And the protein comes from New Zealand, which is awesome. So I'm in New Zealand. Woohoo! And there's also dairy-free and vegan options as well. One of the best questions I get asked is, do you eat regular food? And yes, you do. So incorporate Isogenic smoothies along with a knife and fork meal, as well as snacks throughout the day. So protein bars, chips and cookies and chocolates. I wouldn't like to call them they're more like protein bars, and you do have these little wafer things which you can kind of say like chips. you do get bars, and there are some little Isogenics chocolates that are really good for you. But then there's also the bars and the biscuits that you can get that are really good too. It's not about restriction, rather nourishment and balance. Okay, that's a really important thing to note with Isogenics, about getting the right stuff for your body. So it's not just your average shake. Now, classic story, my wife Vanessa thought that all of this stuff was actually in the shake. No, that's not true. It's just the equivalent of what is in the shake. So all these different foods, one Isogenic shake has the equivalent of that and more. Okay. So a couple of other products we have that we like to use every day. The greens, which are absolutely amazing, has 20 serves of veggies in every single little stick. So they're really cool. And the vitamins and minerals, take them every single day for men and for women, because we do need different things. But yeah, they're just really there to add that extra support on top of the nutrition you get in the shakes and other things. Adaptogens, which you would have heard a lot lately. Well, Isogenics have been putting adaptogens in their products for going on 17 years now, 16, 17 years. And adaptogens, what they do, the name is there, adapt to whatever your body's doing. So if you're getting up in the morning, having a shot of that Ionic Supreme or having an E-shot, it'll help to wake you up in the morning. It'll help to de-stress your body when you're feeling stressed. So they're really cool things that are found in plants. So yeah, and there's a little thing down there, helps fight fatigue, boost performance, and aid recovery. Okay, just all from natural things found out in the environment. There's also a high performance range for athletes and just everyday people as well. It's not just athletes that can use these products, but everyone. This is the reason I actually got started in Isogenics, for performance side of things and recovery, obviously. But I love that, these products are safe to use from anyone just going for a walk around the block to an Olympic level athlete, and that's with that Informed Sport tick of approval to say that they're trusted in sport. But the best performance products in the world, I'm happy to say that by far. And there's a lot of professional athletes that are switching over and using our products, so it's really cool. And then the second aspect of what we do is cleanse days. So generally you do 5 or 6 shake days a week and 1 cleanse day. Now, a cleanse day is a fasting day. So you can either do a 1 day or a 2 day, so 24 hours or 48 hours. And, it's just about helping the body to naturally get rid of the impurities in your body. Okay, so you're fasting, you're having these Cleanse for Life drinks. There's a little chip-looking things there. Those are called whey thins, which are really delicious. You can have a couple of them over the day. Have those little snacks just to keep your blood sugar levels ticking over. And the Ice Delights there just really help you on your cleanse day. So it's all there. It's supported, nutritionally supported, especially with the Cleanse for Life. And you're fasting, so you're helping your body to reset, essentially, giving your body a shower on the inside. So we have recently brought out the essential oils. Now, I have never used essential oils in my life. Again, my wife wanted to get them, so we got them. And they're pretty bloody awesome. We have that diffuser thing, and it's really good to, boost your immune system, but also have a nice smell around the house, and it can be used in lots of different ways, all the different essential oils. So I won't touch on that too much, but yeah, the essential oils are pretty bloody awesome. So I'd just like to have Diane jump on, and could she just quickly share her story on Isogenics so far?
Right, can you see me? Because I can't see myself.
Oh yeah, we can see you, don't worry.
Oh, okay. It's quite nice to see myself, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah. So anyway, so I've been on Isogenics for about over 3.5 years now. And initially I started it because I was quite tired all the time. I didn't sleep well. I lacked a lot of energy, and I was just really, really busy all the time, stressed and sluggish. So I thought I'd give it a go. Initially I was pretty skeptical about it, and I didn't think I would even last the month. But after about 4 or 5 days, my energy levels boosted. I started sleeping better. And of course, that's all a cycle. I started to feel better. And one of the things I really, really love about Isogenics is the ease and convenience. So I had a very busy lifestyle, still do. And I just found that it was just so easy. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a breakfast person. So being able to get up in the morning and just make a shake and have it, and then at lunchtime when you're busy, and having snacks in between, but having shakes twice a day has been really great. So I've been using them for probably 3.5 years, twice a day most days, probably 6 out of 7 days in the weekend. Love the lifestyle that goes with it. I also like the community of people that are attracted to Isogenics and work together with Isogenics. Really cool community of people. They're really supportive of each other, and that helps us all to reach our goals and to work together to do what we want to do with it. I suppose, you know, a big thing for me is healthy aging, really, really important as I get older. My mother only lived 44, unfortunately, and I was 21 when she died, and my children missed out on a grandparent. As I've got older, I've really thought about my mortality and just I want to be here. I'm trying to go for triple figures. Want to be here for my grandchildren and also for my children, to be supportive of them. So it's 63 now, 64 in June. I want to make sure that I'm healthy and able to participate with that really precious time of my life that's coming up, and be around for my children. So that's me.
And did you find it was a easy lifestyle change for you as well?
Oh yeah, I had always thought that when initially I was introduced to it, I thought, oh, shakes. I'd seen people at work mixing shakes. And I thought, oh, God, I wouldn't be into that. Always really thought whole foods were the way. But I thought I'd give it a go because I was feeling really tired. I think in lots of ways my body was, I was feeding it, but I was starving it of what it really needed. And once I got onto the shakes and things, I just have so much energy on it. And it just, it just makes me feel good.
You
So
still eat quite whole foody now, but you just have
I
nutrition.
eat really well. So during the day, I'll have snacks, fruit and nuts, crackers, things like that. In the evening, I always have a really good meal. And what I do find is I really enjoy planning and looking out for what sort of meal I'm going to eat. And the food I eat is precious because I really enjoy it. I look forward to it. And I certainly don't do without my food. Couldn't do that at all. So.
No, but you enjoy the shakes as well, so that's cool. Thank you so much.
Love them. No trouble.
Cheers. And Vanessa, who's should be on somewhere. Vanessa, are you there? Vanessa? Oh, I think we lost her.
Hello.
Oh no, here she is.
Hello. Sorry, I thought I was later on in the show. So for me, I started using Isogenics around the same time as Kelvin. Actually, like Diane, I was hugely skeptical, but I saw Kelvin's excitement and his results, and I decided to give it a go. First of all, I just had so much more energy with it. I was really lacking in my energy. My performance I knew wasn't quite there with my sport, even though I was training a lot. And Isogenics just helped so much with that. I could go for longer and just recovery was so much better. And now I am 5 months pregnant, and so using the products to really nourish my body and really feed my body with all the great nutrition. So nearly 4 years in now, and definitely never going to stop.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
No worries.
How have you found it while pregnant as well? Quick word.
Oh, so good. Just the convenience of it. I think especially sometimes when I don't eat at a certain time, you start to feel a bit sick. So to whip up a shake has been awesome. And because I'm not doing as much exercise, it's just been a way to, just really be able to flood my body with the nutrients, but then also, be healthy while pregnant, which is so important.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No worries. Bye.
Oh, so what is network marketing? And that's the way that Isagenix is distributed. You can't find this in a store. You can't find this anywhere else. Can't buy it online except through someone that already does it. Okay, so network marketing is word of mouth marketing. Network marketing is people sharing products and services with other people and getting paid to do so. Okay, so when I first started, I really wanted to also get my products paid for. So I shared with a few people, and Isagenix paid me, said, thank you for referring those people to our products. Here's some money for doing so. So that's what network marketing is. So these are industry trends outside of Isagenix. It just happens to correlate to our industry. So strikes and redundancies, you would know that a lot of things are becoming autonomous now, especially with the robotic automation. And that's a massive stat. I think 60% of jobs will be automated in the next 10 to 20 years. So what jobs are you starting to see disappear now that will be completely gone in 10 to 20 years because of technology? Online and social media. We all know that everything's going online. Social media is massive, and it works perfectly with network marketing because people see results. They see what people are up to. Social media is such a powerful tool for the network marketing industry. And also, it's easier to reach people. Network marketing has really come of age where it's easier to reach and talk to people. If someone sees what you're up to, hey, I'll give you a call about what I'm doing. It's an easy way to reach people. 4.7 billion people own a phone in this year. The U economy, you own a house, you can earn money with Airbnb. If you own a car, you can earn income via Uber. And if you eat food, like the best food on the planet, this stuff, you can earn an income with Isagenix. So opportunity, the markets we tap into: weight management, energy performance, health and vitality, and essential oils. These markets worldwide add up to $286 billion. Okay, so there's a lot of money out there that Isagenix is really positioned in a great place to tap into all of those markets. And one of the things that surprises me is that yet disease and obesity is on the rise year upon year. So we're spending all this money, $286 billion on these on things to make us healthy, yet disease and obesity is on the rise. So there's either a lot of stuff out there that doesn't work or no one has a solution for it yet. But by what you've seen, people get great results. So network marketing and Isagenix, there's only one overhead, and that's your food. There is a lot of other stuff that goes with it, but number one thing to keep your business open is your Isagenix order every month, and you eat that food. Okay, so you have no boss, no employees. You just have a whole lot of people that you work with, a whole lot of partners that you work with, and you build who you want to work with. Location free. We've worked all over the world doing Isagenix, part-time, full-time. Just if you want to earn a couple extra $100 a week, that's what network marketing is. It's a great way to earn that extra money or go really big and create a full-time income like me and my wife have. So eat it, love it, share it, and get rewarded to do so. Okay, so helping two people get started on the premium pack, which is the same pack I got started on, is a great way to earn money to pay for your products. So helping one person get started on a premium pack, you'll get $100 from Isagenix for helping that person. They'll say, hey, thanks for helping us. Thanks for getting this person on board. Here's $100. If you can get two people started in the same week, they'll double that and give you $200 for each person. Okay, that's New Zealand dollars. Australia is a bit different. And if you want to learn more about the full compensation plan, just ask the person who invited you to this webinar to send you a video. And I would love the beautiful Krista if she can jump on and share a little bit about her Isagenix journey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey everyone, my name is Krista from Thames. So my Isagenix journey actually started a year ago yesterday. So initially I jumped on board for the products because I had struggled to find anything that made me feel good, that I could maintain. So I was purely in this for the products. And I live in a small town it's only just over 7,000 people. So naturally people started to notice a difference with me and people wanted what I had pretty much. So it pretty much just went from there, really. People started coming to me and asking what this, new nutrition plan was that I was doing. My family noticed the difference in me, and then, my work colleagues, people in my wider network, people in my netball team, and it just sort of started to grow and grow from then. And for me, it really made sense because I work for the BNZ Bank, and it was just at a time a year ago when they were doing a massive restructure. One lady got made redundant. My hours were cut down to 25 hours a week. And although, part-time hours may suit people, for someone young like me who is, wanting to travel and wanting to save for my future for a house and that sort of thing, realistically, I was thinking, well, what am I going to do? So Isogenics sort of just seemed to land at the perfect time for me. And as a result of me sharing the products that I love and making an impact on, other people's health, I've managed to match my income over the last year that I'm earning part-time at BNZ, which has massively impacted, the last year that I've had, and then also impacted like how I view my future, because I'm not worried about having to look for other work. And what I love the most about it is that you sort of can determine what sort of effort you want to put into this. If you're a student and, $100 a week may impact you because it means that you're not having to live on 2-minute noodles, for example, you can do that. Or if you are a stay-at-home mum, and the difference between you being able to put your child through tutoring or whatever it is, there's something here that fits everybody. And for me, like when this sort of started for me, to be honest, I had no idea what I was doing. But the one thing that I did know was that, if it wasn't for this, then I didn't know what, So I just thought this opportunity is incredible. I'm just going to go away, chip away, and just keep sharing these products and see what I can achieve. And here I am 1 year later, and it's like massively impacted every aspect of my life. So yeah, I could not be more grateful, and yeah, it's been fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's been a lot happening in that last year, so well done and congratulations so much. So cheers.
Thanks, Coach. Bye.
Cool. So here's just some more results from our friends. Like I pictured, like I said before, the pictures show the results, and here's some. So here's the guy that got me started. His name's Adam, and his beautiful fiance Bianca. So I'm just going to run through these really quickly, guys. There's lots of different results that people get. Holly with her skin, it's just absolutely incredible. Now, most of these results are all 16 weeks. Okay, so here's our friend Dinny, who lost 40 kilos and then started training to do half Ironman and Ironman races. So really just finding your different passions along the way and getting really healthy at the same time. So lots of different results. Rico Gear, former All Black. So yeah, there's just heaps of people. There's our friend Lisa, who became an Isobody finalist, a 16-week challenge finalist, and earned herself $3,000 in the process. Not just for people trying to lose weight, also that performance range. Okay. Here's a massive one, over 200 pounds, so over 100 kilos now. Cheryl's lost, which is absolutely amazing. Claudia, she won the Isobody Grand Prize winner last year, won $10,000 in the process, all for just getting healthy. So all ages as well, and that's what it's all about. It's all just about getting healthy. So what does it cost? Well, here's a few comparisons and just a few savings that you can make using some of the Isogenics products. They're not saying don't eat veggies, but using the Isogenics greens, which is 20 servings of vegetables every single day, there's a lot, you can save a lot more money having that. But I'm not saying don't eat veggies, like I eat veggies all the time. It's just to give you that extra vitality, I guess. Just a little comparison for something like Powerade compared to our Amped Hydrate, which is a sports electrolyte drink. There's no artificial sugars. It all just comes from natural stuff, and it's heaps cheaper than buying a bowl of Powerade to fuel your sporting sessions. E-Shots, one of my favorite products. They have a really slow burn of energy, and it doesn't feel like it's going to blow your head off like a Red Bull. You just feel really, really good on an e-shot, and the caffeine comes from green tea, and it's just a really amazing product if you struggle with energy. Smoothie bowls. So generally you can go out and buy a smoothie bowl, and they'll cost you, $15 at least. So with our shakes, you can make them really thick, put a few toppings on there, and make your own smoothie bowls and make them however you like. They're absolutely delicious. Just a comparison for a shake, you can buy a similar thing with heaps more sugar and less protein from Tank, and that'll cost you around $8. One of our shakes with more protein and natural sugars. The sugars come from stuff that's natural in our environment, like fruits and vegetables and everything like that. You can get for $4.80, and it gets delivered to your door, guys. So for $30 per day New Zealand, 25 Australian, you can get the ultimate pack, which is pretty much our whole range. The premium pack, which is the pack I got started on, $23 New Zealand a day or 19 Australian. And the basic pack, $16 per day or $13 Australian. Okay, you can see the totals down there. What I found is that I actually saved money when I started Isogenics. The upfront cost came out. That, to be honest, hit me a little bit. And then, I realized that I was saving money because I wasn't eating as much and I wasn't buying as much food when I was going out. So, I actually saved a lot of money using the Isogenics system, and it's better, healthier food for me. Cool. So how do you start? Simply ask the person who invited you onto this webinar and talk to them to open your wholesale account, get your products ordered, and get started on Isogenics. And with our 30-day challenge, you got the first 30 days to, get your health back or get your money back. That's pretty much what it is. We trust our products so much. I literally thought in my first 30 days that I was going to send the products back. That wasn't the case. About 2 weeks in, I felt so fantastic. I thought, there's no way I'm going to send these products back. And nearly 4 years later, I'm still using them, still feeling absolutely fantastic every single day, and get to hang out with these bunch of loonies and have a really great time. So thank you so much for jumping on the webinar tonight. And if you have any questions, just go back to the person who invited you on. They can send you tools or reach out to me. We're here. So thanks so much, guys. Have a awesome night, and we will see you later. Cheers.